What is going on, New York Met fans? What is going on with this team? All Met fans thought just a couple of weeks ago that the season was over. I mean, the team was playing horrible. They thought they would sell off Noah Syndergaard, the promising young pitcher, at the trade deadline. It was rumored by everybody that they'd sell off Wheeler, they'd sell off Syndergaard. The team was in full sell mode. And then all of a sudden, Brody surprised us, and he went out and he acquired one of the best arms in the open market, Marcus Stroman. We said, what's going on here? Why are they bringing in players when they're out of it? You know, they should be trying to get prospects. Then they went off, they traded Jason Vargas, and we didn't know what was going on. Now, all of a sudden, Syndergaard is pitching his ass off. He's given up one run, I think, over his last 14 innings or so. DeGrom is DeGrom, and the Mets have won 11 out of 12. Last night, they win both games of the doubleheader. In the seventh inning, they get home runs out of Alonso, J.D. Davis, and Michael Conforto. Conforto's starting to heat up. Alonso maybe starting to bounce back. He's got 35 home runs on the year, well on pace to break the Mets home run record. Jeff McNeil's on pace to win the batting title. I mean, this guy's been phenomenal all year, and if this bullpen could get it together, the Mets may make a run at this. They're now only 2.5 games out of the wild card in a season that was left for dead. 8.5 games out of the division, so I'm not banking on that. But can the Mets do it? They have 49 games left. Can they win enough games to get that wild card? What is it going to take? I couldn't tell you. I would say probably at least 26, 27 wins over those last 49 games. But if they can do that, if they can go 27 and, what would that be, 22? Something along those lines, 27 and 22, get yourself 6 games over 500 for the year, probably put you in contention for that second wild card. If they win 28-29, I think they definitely get it. And that is what it's going to take, and the schedule is going to get harder. They have 2 more games left against the Marlins, in which I think they need to continue to beat up against bad teams, because that's what good teams do. But what the Mets must prove after this, can they contend with the big boys? They play the Nationals and Braves after this. The Braves, of course, in first place. The Mets sit 8.5 games behind. For them to continue to stay in this race, they have to hold water against those teams. They have to at least go 3 out of 6 in those 6 games. If they can do that and continue to beat up on the poor teams, the Mets are well within this race. Ahmed Rosario has had a nice resurgent season. The bats are there. This team has a lineup. The starting pitching is there. That top 4 is nearly as good as anybody, and if they could sneak into the playoffs, this is a dangerous baseball team. What this is going to come down to is the bullpen. The bullpen has been a bitter disappointment all year, and we thought it would be one of the team's strengths. Going into the year, we said, we got Familia back. We got Edwin Diaz. We can't be beat. Diaz is throwing to over a 5 ERA. Familia's been awful. If they can bounce back and be strong over these last 49 games, the Mets can make the playoffs, and I can't believe I'm saying that. But if any team is equipped to give us miracles, it's the Mets. 69, 86, we all know it. Even 2016 when they went on that miraculous run to somehow get the wild card. This is very reminiscent of that. And if they get in and can somehow win that wild card game, the Mets are not a team you want to face. With DeGrom, Syndergaard, and Stroman at the top of the rotation, it's as good as anybody. So the Mets, maybe they could do something here. We're going to have to wait and see. Regardless, at least they're going to provide us with a very fun August and hopefully September. I can't wait to see how it plays out. I just couldn't wait to get a Met video up on the page. I haven't done one in a while because I thought the season was over. But this team's in it, guys. I'd like to get your thoughts in the comments below. Can they keep this up? Maybe we'll have some October magic. As always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.